Hello. Welcome to Cowboy Boys Podcast, episode 2. And today we have special guest Mac Arthur with us.
I'm not the special guest.
You're the special guest.
I've done more of these episodes than you will ever do in your life.
Yeah, you're a substitute teacher.
No, I'm
and
not.
now teacher's back.
I'm not a substitute.
It's too late. I already said it out loud.
I'm a principal, and you're.
I'm the headmaster. I'm the headmaster.
You are the headmaster. You love getting head.
And I do. I really do. You're the headmaster because you love to give it.
I don't. I'm like a black man. I refuse to go down on a woman. Gross. Giving head to a woman is gay.
I wonder if any woman listening to this has ever had a guy be like genuinely like trying to do it, but he's grossed out by it.
I bet there's some weirdos out there.
I dated a girl who said she didn't give head, or didn't date. I went on a date with a girl who's like, I don't give blowjobs, so know that. And I was like, in my mind, just like, oh, okay, I won't be dating you.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing to start off with.
If
I pulled out my penis and then she's like, I don't get blowjobs, I'd be like, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But to be like
at dinner,
you haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't. What if it's really small? What if I have a very tiny penis?
And all you have to do is kind of just like
you just gotta like what?
yeah, it's so easy.
Have you ever thought about that? You selfish. Oh, it's people.
She said it was degrading. And
yeah, that's what's cool about it.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
And I was like, you have like issues you need to sort out.
It's so beautiful when a woman degrades herself for me.
It is, yeah, that's true.
That's what sex is all about.
Yeah, it's about being vulnerable.
It's having
sick.
That's why I'm never vulnerable, except when I'm naked.
You're not even vulnerable when you're naked.
Oh, I'm so vulnerable.
Are you?
I'm like a dog. I'm
like looking around.
I'm just like,
is that why you make me watch you have sex? Mm-hmm. You keep looking back at me and you're like, you're making sure I'm safe, right?
You're watching this, right? You're making sure I'm straight. You see that I'm straight, right? I'm just making hard eye contact with you. Another male alpha dog. Yep, that's how you do it.
Yeah, dude. That's how I would do it.
Now you want to really impress a girl. This is coming. I'll reveal one of my fat guy sex moves.
Shit! Here we go.
One of my dude, this works. I love doing it. It's not like I'm being kind of Machiavellian.
Okay.
And it's not like an original move, but yeah, whenever you're dating a lady.
Okay.
And this would apply. Probably both ways, but it's more important male to lady. Whenever you're dating a lady and she's like, you can come up, but we're not gonna have sex. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want to. Whatever.
Yeah.
You're like making out. You like, hey, I know we're not gonna have sex, but can I go down on you? And that's
it's a powerful move.
Dude,
every girlfriend I've ever had, I've gone down on. Like they've just been like watching TV or whatever, and you just like casually kind of get down there.
Casually.
Yeah, you're like being cute about it or whatever,
cute.
You know? And you like pull their pants out.
No, I'm like,
you know when you're eating pussy, but you're facing their feet? Have you ever done that? Where you have to like you're down there? And I eat
Are you 69ing women fully clothed?
No, I'm not 69ing. I'm just eating pussy while watching TV.
What do you mean facing their feet?
Yeah, like she's here and I'm sitting next to her and now I lean over and I'm eating pussy.
Like you're in a car.
The top of my head. Yes, exactly like that. It's a good way to put it. Thank you.
I would
Very
never
smart.
I would never debase myself like that.
I debase myself for the people I love. But you just do that. You just eat their pussy or whatever. And then they think like, oh, it's time for sex. And you go, no. Let's just finish the show. Like, I'm good. I just wanted to eat some pussy for a little bit.
That's where I draw the line. Eating pussy upside down, nasty.
Yeah, I eat it like Batman would, dude. He's upside down.
Spider-Man.
No, Batman's a bat. He hangs out like a bat. Do you not remember the original Batman movie when she comes into his room and he's just hanging upside down for no reason?
No,
Michael Keaton, he's just upside the best Batman.
The most autistic Batman.
Yeah, the one where his suit is so armored that he can't turn his neck, so his whole body has to turn. Mm-hmm. That one rocks.
You know why?
He kills people.
Do you know why he can't turn his neck?
Why?
Because he was eating pussy upside down.
Because he puts too much pussy upside down.
Too dangerous. Like, my neck.
I fucking hurt myself. I did hurt myself eating pussy once in the shower.
That's what you get. You sinner. You shouldn't do that. It should only be. You should both be facing the same verticality. You should be aligning. Unless you're 69ing, you should be aligning on the Z axis.
Okay. Well, I don't agree with you. I like to eat pussy from all directions. I like to strike from anywhere. So that's how I do it. But yeah, if you eat pussy and that's it, and you don't ask for anything, and in fact you're like, no, I don't want anything in return. I just want to do that real quick. Let's finish Bob's Burgers. Fucking chicks love that. So that's a shout out to you.
You're having sex with cartoons.
Yeah,
I would never. That's how you develop a weird.
I've fucked a Family Guy so many times.
That's how you get. You know those ads on porn sites where it's
Lois, that's what happens. Yeah,
and then you're like. Because that doesn't, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? But you're
Lois
like,
and
you've connected those neurons in your brain already.
When I see Lois and Marge together in fan art, my dick gets hard, and I'm like, oh, what is that about? Oh, gross. Oh no.
I protect myself.
I don't. Dude, if I hear the Family Guy theme song, my dick kind of moves a little.
That's a lot of. I don't believe this, but I think some ladies are like, that's me with The Office, and I'm like,
oh, I do know The Office does it too. When I used to I dated this girl for a while, and we watched all of The Office together, and we would have sex like every episode, every sitting session.
That's how funny The Office is. People would rather do something else than watch American Office.
I like the
boring UK Office forever, the funnier, cringier show.
You can watch both.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's a either or situation.
Yeah, that people do be saying that, but dude, I deprogram my brain. I genuinely think at this point, trying to get rid of thirst traps on Instagram, muting all of my friends who post them, and like trying not to watch porn, purposefully not watching anything that's like overtly sexy on my YouTube has like made my life better.
Gay.
I know it. No, I'm not arguing that. It's lame as fuck. I don't think it's not lame, but it fucking has made my life better. I think clearer. I don't know, man. I think it's good for you. I think every guy should try it to see if it's better.
Hey, you're coming at it from the sobriety aspect, which is how you do things.
Yes.
Me, I'm like, I can smoke a cigarette and be fine. I can look at some tits and be like, that was nice, and then continue on my day.
I will say
I'm not a goon. I'm not a gooner like you.
No, listen, but you're a food gooner. You have blind spots. You're like, oh, I can smoke a cigarette or watch some porn and don't get addicted, and then you forget that you're viciously addicted to food.
Is this the body of someone who's addicted to food?
Yes.
No, I have a food problem that could get out of control, but it's not crippling.
No, you're like an Irish drunk where you're like, I go to work still, and you're like, drink a bottle of whiskey a day, and he's like, but I am alive. You're like, but yeah, it's not good. You're just superpowered. I'm
a functional fat ass.
Yeah, you're a functional obese person. We would need a crane to get you in here for the podcast if you weren't, if your metabolism wasn't just unfucking real.
Dude.
When you eat Super Burrito,
I had a Super Burrito this morning. It's great.
Oh, you did, bro.
Oh, they're so.
I think about it all the time. I think about Super Burrito all the time.
The Super Burrito for the uninitiated is you buy a 12-pack of whatever microwave frozen burritos, and then you buy tortillas. You buy all the burrito mechanic, all the burrito Lego pieces. You microwave your burrito. And then here's another fantastic thing about Super Burrito, because when you microwave a burrito to get it consistent all the way through, it's molten hot. So then I take my molten hot burrito, put it on a cold tortilla with cold cheese and cold sour cream and cold salsa, and wrap it. And then the inner core warms up and heats the normal burrito. It stabilizes the entire burrito. Dude, it's so smart. And it does it all within like under 2 minutes. I get a whole ass burrito. Meanwhile, you're over there paying for Chipotle, paying $15 for a man to deliver, another man to deliver your food, maybe 2 hours later, and it's always wrong. And dude, the way I live my life is so much better than
you're right.
Just like, oh, I would like a burrito in 3 minutes from now, and I go make it, and then I'm done.
Super Burrito's insane just to be like, you know what? I need more burrito in my burrito. You know what burritos' problems are? Not enough bread.
You're like a person who's like, oh, Big Mac. Why do they need the third bun? Because, that's un-American. It's un-American to not want not only the best, but to go beyond the best. To ask, because I bet the Soviets were probably like, yeah, we got to the moon, we got there first, whatever, blah blah blah. That's it. And Americans are like, nah, we're gonna go even further. We're gonna blow up the moon, and then we're gonna make a new, bigger moon. Yeah, that's you are the person that was like, a 4-minute mile will never be ran.
No, that's not me at all. I'm the person who runs a 4-minute mile. You're the person who goes, I would, but I ate super burrito today.
Shayne's a naysayer. He doesn't believe in the indomitable human spirit to surpass all limitations.
I think that the human spirit is indomitable, but I think surpassing type 2 diabetes is tough.
I don't think I have any diabetes.
I don't think you do either yet.
What do you mean yet?
I think cardiovascular disease is a problem.
I bet you $1 million you'll have a heart attack before I do.
I'll take that bet. Actually, I think I would. I think I'd be okay.
What's your family history?
I don't know. My mom was adopted, so we don't know on that side.
Any aunts or uncles have any weird?
No, all my family lives so long.
Yeah, that's right. Damn, your grandpa.
And they absorb like tons of damage. Like my grandpa on my dad's side, like absorbed a crazy amount of war and whatever. My dad absorbed a bunch of damage. Like my uncle, yeah. We are like fucking bullet sponges. So I don't know. I might last quite a while.
I know all my aunts and uncles on both sides have a lot of hair.
Yeah, mine too.
So
yeah, we have full heads of hair. I don't think my dad started losing his hair until he was like 60 something.
My dad is 60 something. He still has
full head of hair.
He's
still got like dark hair too.
Oh, he might be.
I mean, listen, everyone, it thins out, but like he still got hair. My grandpa needed haircuts at 100 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
what did he get? Do you give him a fade? Do you give him a what kind of haircuts did he get?
I did. I would try to like fade him out a little bit. Dude, I gave him so many haircuts. I never got better at it. I fucking sucked. A lot of the time he was like, hey, just shave my head. I'd be like, all right, fair enough.
He would say that.
Yeah.
Would he ever get mad? He's like, damn, son, you fucked my shit up, fam.
I think basically he would be like, just shave it. If he didn't like it, I would show him and he'd be like, this is a shaver. We're shaving the whole thing. I'd like, yeah, fair enough.
What were you giving him? Were you like trying to give him the
I was just trying to like shorten it up and then leave it like on top a little bit, like my haircut, like a little 1940s style, but I'm not a barber. And he wouldn't go to a barber. He didn't want to pay one. He didn't want to drive to one.
I don't want to pay a barber. It's like $40 for a haircut now.
Yeah, I love my barber so much that I am like, wish I could go. I want to like, if I was rich, I would fly to Utah for haircuts. That's how important it is. When you find a barber who gets it, it's like, damn, dude, you're fucking the guy. I will do it. I'll die for you.
I bought a mirror from a big hand mirror because I'm like, I'm not paying $40 to get the back of my head trimmed up a little bit. I'm like, I could probably do it badly for free.
I think Mike could do it.
Yeah, he can, but he's busy.
You just don't want to ask anyone else. You're so weird.
I'm too independent. What happens if he dies? Then I'm back to square one.
Then I'll do it. I don't
trust you. Your grandpa. You could have given a 100-year-old man a haircut.
He's so old. I'm afraid to hurt him.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about me.
Exactly.
That's something I tell all my barbers. I'm like, because I'll feel them being like a little light, and I'm like, hey, you don't like, you can really dig into my skull. I don't care.
I don't think they're meal. I think that's such a weird thing to say that your barber's like, oh.
I've had some barbers give like the military, and I want that. I want them to get as close as possible.
I guess, yeah. My barber, like, see, that's why you need an actual barber. You need it. The haircuts you want, you need a white person barber.
No,
you do. But my barber, he has a straight razor, the fucking weird cutty thing, the super military clippers, and the scissors.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yes.
And I have such a unique problem because I'm half white that my style is white, but my hair is very thick. To where like barbers comment on it every single time.
Mine
so
too.
I need a guy who had my it's half white, half brown. I can't, because a brown barber he'll fuck my shit up. He'll put like a weird design. He'll make me too like
he'll fucking throw a flame in the side of it.
Yeah,
I hate that shit. Every barber I've been to in New York has been a Latin or a black barber.
No.
And they're like, no, I'm like a legit barber. And I go, okay. And I go, don't line me up. Every single time, what do?
Nope.
They fucking line you up and they cut my widow's peak straight. Ooh, dude, I just shaved my head. It makes me so sad.
I've been going to black barbers. I think my hair is thick enough that they know how to.
If you went to it, you need just a barber who's good. Your hair's not too thick. That's not a real thing.
Shut the fuck up. Feel this.
You don't know.
Feel this.
You
Feel
don't.
how thick that is.
Dude, no. My hair's as thick.
No, it's not.
Feel this shit. It's crazy up
It's not
there.
as thick. You have thick hair for a white boy, but I have thick hair for a Hispanic person.
You need a barber who offers you beer while you get your hair cut. You need a legit, like a fucking pole barber. You need a real. If you went to my guy in Utah, he would fucking
went to your
change
guy.
your life.
Was great.
Yeah, exactly. I told you.
He was a good white barber.
I told you, yeah. You need it. I'd fucking shout out. It's so funny that hair is so different that like a barber, just based on what color of the person, like the type of hair, he can't do the other one.
They can.
Is there a super barber who's just like, I could kill any haircut?
Some Japanese guy who studied every style.
I bet you in Manhattan you can find one and the haircut's $300.
I feel like it's a waste of skill to master every style. It's not. You want to. It would take too long to master every style.
I agree.
Where it's like you get to a level in barberdom and then you're like, I'm going to specialize in this.
Yeah, you don't need to play every position on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
Focus on fucking what you do. But like, yeah, you need to go to like, dude, my guy Raw. I love a real barber too, because you get your hair cut and then they go, come back in 2 weeks and that'll be $10 and I'll clean you up. And then your haircut looks fresh for the whole month. And 2 haircuts a month, it's perfect. I love it. And I love having my little fucking gay, everyone always calls it a Nazi haircut. I don't care, whatever.
But
my Hitler Youth haircut I always get. Yeah. I love it though, dude. Girls like it, whatever, fuck it.
What kind of girls?
Latin ones.
Oh, Latin girls.
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, I get compliments on my hair from all types of people. Thank you. When it's cut and styled. When I had my suit on, people were going nuts.
Yeah, I saw you stealing Mormon valor.
I was.
Well, I have a suit on. Blah, blah, blah.
And the lady told me she liked me, but she didn't believe in race mixing. That shit's so funny.
That black lady.
Yeah. She's like, you
have to specify that.
Good.
People were like,
Oh, sorry. It's a black lady, and she was like, you look good as hell. Like she was hitting on me, and one of the guys was like, what are you trying to go out with him? And she goes, oh, I don't believe in race mixing. And everyone is just kind of takes a pause and like, we're not addressing this, and just kept moving forward.
I think that's when it comes to your type. She just was way too blunt about. She might have been autistic. She was. I'm her type. She's attracted to me. She won't hook up with me out of principle because she thinks the races shouldn't mix, which is not an uncommon thing I've been hearing from people. And I'm just like, I guarantee you in 5 years, it'll be like that weird, like, you know how, remember when those people were like, we want a safe space for non-white students, and the KKK was like, we agree. It'll be like that. It's going to get worse, and they're going to be teaming up. Yeah, it's going to get worse for all the races except Latinos. We're fucking all of y'all. It's true. Well, I can't remember I was reading about like American communism and socialism. Boring. And like these small groups, but the Black Panthers ended up teaming up with this American white supremacist group because they were like, yeah, we both don't like the government. We both think everyone should have guns. Right. And we both think we shouldn't mix together. All right. Black Panthers yes. Black Panthers are anti-mixing? Yeah. They're black supremacists. Damn, I can't be on your team anymore. Yeah. So it was like this whole wild thing where they had this like good relationship with each other. And they were like friends. I'll fucking post the thing on my, you people can't. Maybe I'll post it on Patreon. It's a really interesting read. Yeah, you'll post it on Patreon like you know how to log in. Yeah, true. Post it on I don't even support us on Patreon. Post it on our Discord. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a Discord. That is only accessible through patreon.com/cowboyboys. American history is so fucking crazy. We've been up to so many wild things. No, I was reading about the Battle of Blair Mountain. All the miners fighting the army and the Pinkertons. Yeah. A bunch of 12-year-olds? Yeah, basically, yeah.
It was a wild one. They brought a machine gun. They're just fighting, just a bunch of miners fighting the corporations and the government to try and get the right not to work 16 hours a day.
Man, ungrateful miners.
I know it.
They don't want
to be indentured servants.
Then leave.
You can't. You have no money.
Dude, it's when did this take place? The 1800s?
Early 1900s.
Oh yeah. Just walk away.
That's not how it works at all.
Dude, I could easily escape any situation I wanted to.
Nowadays, yeah.
I would just walk away. That's what it was now it's harder to walk away. You have a digital footprint. People know your name.
If you walked away back then, a guy would shoot you.
No, you walk away at night.
With your family, you're just like, hey, kids, we're homeless now. Good luck with that.
Sometimes that's better.
Sometimes. I think often you're just fucked.
Yeah.
Especially if there's no cars.
That's why I said walk.
I know, but it's so far.
Oh, it's so far. You sound like my dad.
No way. You walk 10 miles and you're like, oh, my feet. I walked so far today. I walked over to Dumbo and back. I've got blisties.
I've never said that.
You have.
When was the last time? I've never had blisters on my feet in the past 15 years.
That's not real. You had blisters, and that was like one of the whole things. You were getting your new shoes, and then you got kung fu shoe pilled.
That does sound like me.
Yeah, you did. You really did have a day where you were like, I went on a walkabout and I fucked my feet up because you walk way more than 10 miles. I remember you describing it, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what are you going through that you did this?
I love these shoes. You got to get yourself some flat, wide toe shoes.
They are great. Now Converse makes
Converse
better
shoes. Garbage.
I mean, yeah, they are garbage, but I love the way they look, so I wear them.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I fucking hate normies. It's being so you have shoes that feel bad and you just walk around and you're like, I guess I look cool. That looking cool is more important than feeling good.
You feel good. Here's the thing. There's a balance you have to strike between looking so good that it makes you feel better than if you wore the practical thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the practical thing feels better than looking cool, so you do that. You have to strike a balance. It's like a meter that goes back and forth.
No.
If you go all the way over to practicality, you feel so stupid that you no longer feel good.
Nope.
If you go all the way over to feeling good, like let's say you're a woman in giant high heels and you have a pencil skirt and you can't fucking walk.
Let's say you're Ron DeSantis wearing his raised loafers for an extra 8 inches. He feels good, but it's not practical. And guess what? He's fucked his whole campaign over.
Yeah, but that's because he fears being short. That's a short guy move. The shortest thing you can do is care that you're short.
Yeah, that is true.
The fucking coolest thing you can do is be like, oh, I'm short. I'm going to start bodybuilding. And then in 3 months, you'll be bigger than everyone you know.
Yeah, but
get wide if you're short. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, just get big, bro.
It's so funny. It's so funny when you see Robert Downey Jr. wearing his 8-inch lifts.
It's so funny.
Who do you think is the most cringe celebrity who's still very likable? And why is it Robert Downey Jr.?
Robert Downey Jr. is so out of the zeitgeist, so he kind of retired. I'm trying to think of who is cringe.
Because Tom Cruise isn't cringe.
No, I was just gonna say Tom Cruise is my hero. That guy fucking rocks.
He's based.
Dude, he gets it. He decided how he wanted his life to be. He set a set of morals and principles, and he just goes, I'm doing it. And he committed, and he's fucking doing great. Even though he is a Scientologist. But who cares? Good for him. What am I thinking here? I don't pay attention to celebrities enough.
That's true.
I think The Rock might be pretty cringe.
Oh, he is cringe, but super likable.
He's cringe, but very likable. I don't hate him, but every time he's doing something, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't take steroids? Cool. I bet you don't. Huge wink.
Yeah, he's unbelievably but I think that it lends itself to
I hate to like him.
I think it lends itself to actors who make a lot of kids movies. They get a pass. Whereas a Daniel Day-Lewis could never be cringe because we'd all be like...
Sometimes you're so cringe that you're like, nah, that rocks, like Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
where you're like, damn, you fucking suck, bro. You suck so bad. I love you.
Fucking, he dorked his way into $1 billion.
Yeah, dude. By doing like, remember that one, the pacifier or whatever, where he's like, or the one where he's the tooth fairy. You're like, what are you doing?
No,
but you know what? If someone was like, you want $1 million to be the tooth fairy?
Those were humiliation rituals by Hollywood.
Yeah,
but it's
all a humiliation ritual.
He had to put
We're doing one right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not cringe.
By having anyone even listen to our private thoughts is fucking crazy.
These are not private.
Well, yeah, not now.
You did. If you knew my private thoughts,
I'd kill myself so fast.
I know that there's one person who, what was I listening to? I was listening to Theo Von and Tucker Carlson's podcast.
Oh, interesting.
And there's like a lot of great points, like a lot of like, oh yeah, the way Tucker's bass, by the way, I like Tucker. The way he like vocalized certain things, or like not vocalize, but like the way he put a few things. But there was one point that I was like, oh, it really like clicked in my head, where it was, he says, being vulnerable isn't like isn't you, like if I'm vulnerable to you, it's not the idea of I know, or being intimate is the word, because the idea is being intimate with someone is knowing everything about them, like knowing their deepest, darkest whatever thoughts, is kind of how a lot of people, and he's like, no, being the most intimate with someone is them knowing everything about you.
Yeah.
And I think I'm saying that wrong, but maybe I'm saying it right.
No. When they know you, but you don't have to know that. The intimacy is you being vulnerable.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh, there's only one person who's ever seen everything about me. She's seen my butthole.
Nice.
Not even my parents know my deepest, darkest thoughts.
That's the issue with men. That's why we're out of our minds, because we're not intimate almost ever. Women are intimate all the time.
No, I think it's different.
I think women are intimate all the time, and as a man, you're intimate with a woman for the first time as an adult, and then she fucking knows everything about you and decides, oh, I don't like you, and that fucking breaks your brain, because the first person you were ever intimate with was like, oh, I know everything about you. Pass. And you go, oh, fuck, my feelings, and then you have to punish the world for the rest of your life.
There was some lady being a big dummy going viral, being like, men do not have real friendships because they'll know a guy and they'll be friends and they won't talk to each other or whatever. And I'm like, no, we know each other so much deeper than you could ever it's all nonverbal. It's all like, I know that guy.
Yeah, men work backwards from 100%. And that's the most cool, healthiest, badass way to do something.
Well, I'm not saying one side is better than the other.
I am.
All right.
Working backwards from 100%. You have to gain my trust. Fuck you. Why am I doing tests to like do? No. The only thing that should be earned is respect. Everything else, like if you're going to trust someone, trust them 100% out of the gate, and your trust is theirs to lose, not to gain.
You know how
you don't need to punish people.
You know how I know you're my best friend?
Why?
Because you lose my respect every week.
and yet we stay friends.
And I'm like, you know what? He gained it back.
Thank you.
On every single episode, I'm like, this motherfucker. I can't believe this shit coming out of his mouth.
Oh, dude. I've seen, you don't realize it, but we have an intimate relationship because I've been around you when you're drunk.
Oh.
And you've said so many things. You've been, Mac, when he gets drunk, he becomes sincere, and it's almost so unsettling that I can't handle it. Oh, dude, it's fucking crazy. Woo!
Well, you should get drunk.
Dude, can you imagine? I would either start fighting or cry.
I think you do both simultaneously.
True. I did cry today.
You did cry?
Yeah, dude. I watched this video essay.
Whoa. Was it because you lost your video game when you were yelling?
That was not video game yelling, but
it
was other yelling. It was yelling about other stuff that's going on in my personal life. But
yeah, you lose a bunch of video games in your personal life?
Yeah, I lost a video game in my personal life, and I really screamed about it. Sorry about that. I get mad. When I'm alone, I let myself emote. When I'm around like a person, I would never just like scream or punch something or whatever. But when I'm by myself, I allow myself a little hey, you can yell and maybe slam your desk a little.
It's not healthy.
I think it's healthy if if you understand the context of your emotion.
You're supposed to take all your emotions and put them into a little ball deep down inside.
You're so right.
Whenever you're mad at your wife, whenever your son disappoints you, just take that and bury it deep down in here, right inside.
What do you do with it later?
That's not my... Don't think about it.
Yeah, true. If you just keep locking stuff in that room, it's not my problem. That's the room's problem.
The concept is to have enough negativity deep in your soul that it collapses on itself like a star and then becomes a black hole, so you can infinitely put more and more stuff into it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Hopefully it doesn't go supernova.
Yeah, that's the problem. If it goes supernova and then you murder suicide. But most of the time, I think it's fine. But yeah, I watched a thing on Blade Runner 2049, which I think now is officially my favorite movie, I've decided. So I just watched a video essay on it. And I was just like, fuck, man, this is really getting me. And I just sat there and wept for a little bit. It was nice.
That's me with Lars and the Real Girl.
Dude, okay, yeah. That'll fuck you up.
That's my Ryan Gosling movie.
Both of them have similar themes in like...
No, Ryan Gosling plays the same guy
I know.
every single movie, and it's perfect. He's the modern Arnold Day Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he's great. But both movies have like a similar theme of like what is real love, what is like what is companionship for a man. And like what fulfills a man, like she's AI, she's not real. Does that mean anything? It's pretty good. Would you have AI girlfriend?
No.
What if you had a girlfriend, but she was a hologram, like you couldn't touch her? But would you be with her?
Doesn't work on me.
What do you mean doesn't work on you? What if she was real and she was just uploaded into the Matrix, so now she's a hologram?
It's not real.
So the love of your life, even if her consciousness was real and she had human memories, but she only could project herself as a hologram, you wouldn't love her.
You sound like a huge nerd right now, being like, free will isn't real because it's all predetermined chemicals and
what
math.
Are you talking about?
I'm just saying that's what you sound like.
That's not what I'm saying all. I'm literally saying the opposite. I'm being a proponent of free will.
No, you're saying... What if you took everything and put it into a computer and it was all bits? And I'm
not saying that at all. I'm saying, what if you were sitting here right now and your girlfriend existed as something you couldn't touch, but you could interact with?
It's not real.
So a long distance relationship, no.
No, it's not real.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Sure. It's not real even if her consciousness is real. So when she calls you, you go, nah, fuck that. This bitch is not real. This is fake.
No, consciousness in a computer, I don't even think it's happened yet.
So if someone was like, hey, your girlfriend has terminal cancer, she's going to die tomorrow, I can upload her into a computer, you'd be like, nope, when you do that, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's real.
You can do that.
What?
But it's not my decision. That's her decision to make.
So at the end of the day, hologram GF,
I'm not dating a computer.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying you're dating a real person.
She's not real if her brain and consciousness is in a computer.
See, I'm the opposite of you. Oh, I'm not dating a real person. You know what's real? What I see and feel and decide is real. Fuck you. I decide.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if she's a computer. That's my girlfriend and she loves me. I decide. You were the weak one.
No, that's an
being
argument.
like, no, fate did it. It's computers aren't real.
I didn't bring up fate.
No, dude, you're over here being cucked by reality.
No,
I'm not cucked by reality. I decide.
Yeah, you are the person who's like, I can date a giant plushie because she's real to me.
Exactly.
A real doll.
Yeah. My reality is real. I don't give a fuck. If I feel it, it's real to me.
All right, Christian.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
I can't do whatever I want.
Reality is...
But I can feel whatever I want, and I can act on those feelings as I desire.
Guess what? In my reality, you're cringe. In your reality, you're based.
I'm not based. I'm also cringe.
But I
know that I'm cringe, and I don't care. That's the difference between us. I'm truly free.
No, I know you're cringe, and I don't care. If I cared, I would not be talking to you right now.
Well, yeah.
If I cared that you were cringe, I would be out of here.
If I cared that I was cringe, I would also be out of here. But
if you cared that I was so based, you would leave. But you're like, I don't care how based Mac is. Mac is so based.
I think you're cringe also.
I'm not cringe.
No, you're the most. It is funny that we are the most cringe things to each other, because I truly believe someone who thinks they're nothing could be more cringe than truly thinking other people are normies or You do have a lot of opinions where I'm like, damn, that's the most cringe thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't care.
I know you don't, and that's where I go cringe, and then you say I don't care, and I go respect. It's a balancing act.
No, I think more and more people are going to start quote unquote dating AI chatbots because and I think it's a bad thing.
I think it can be a bad thing.
I think it's overall a bad thing.
It can all be contextual. I think dating a woman can be a bad thing if you're not ready.
Nah. I think if you're not ready, you'll become more ready, as you know, it forces you.
That is possible.
Whereas I think dating an AI chatbot, which one you're not doing, and two, it's a facsimile of what is real life, and it's tricking your brain into it is like jacking off. It's emotionally jacking off, where you're like, oh, my AI chatbot told me good day, and I think
I would like to.
I'm gonna be really brutal right now. I think if that shit works on you, you are a simpleton. If an AI chat can be like, I love you, blah 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 blah, and I hope you're happy.
I think it's the opposite. I think you're not simple. I think if you're smart enough to go, this is AI, I choose to let this affect me positively. That's like powerful. Right. Also, I love how you fear this so much.
Not for me.
That you wouldn't even accept my hypothetical. I was like, she's a real person. She just projects as a hologram, and your brain literally couldn't understand that. And you go, no, she's AI, and I reject the premise. And I go, that's not the premise. She's not AI. And you go, nope, can't do it. You literally couldn't understand the hypothetical.
No, I understand more.
You fear the robot woman because you know she could get you.
Dude, that's like going to Thailand and being like, oh no, well, I'm already here.
Fuck.
Oh, you're robo pussy.
That's so funny.
Because I don't want to pay more and not to get the thing I wanted. If I wanted the robo pussy.
Yeah, robo pussy. Well, you can't get robo pussy from a hologram though. That was my point, is that you're like trapped in this like pseudo sort of this intimacy.
Here's what we're arguing. You're saying love comes from inside of you, and I'm saying love comes from someone else.
I'm not saying love comes from inside you.
You're saying an AI can give you love.
I'm saying that love has nothing to do with inside you or inside them. It is a third unreal thing that we don't get to decide.
No, I'm saying it is a real thing.
I
watched Interstellar, and I know more than you.
I mean unreal in the sense that we don't understand it, and it has nothing to do with choice. If you think you can choose to love someone, I feel sorry for
Watch
you.
This. I love you.
Yeah, you didn't choose that.
I just flipped the switch.
No, I'm so cringe. It's actually crazy you love me. You don't get to choose.
I'm so in gay love with you now. No. Pull down your pants.
No, hold on.
All right,
Wait a minute.
You know what? It's off now.
Oh, fuck.
You missed your opportunity.
I did. I'll regret this for the rest of my life. Do you think you choose to love?
No.
I don't think so either. I said
Whoa. I don't think men do.
I said that very opinion online. I said that women can learn to love someone, but men don't get to choose. And so it was like half and half. So many women were like, wow, this really helped me understand something about my relationship. Thank you so much. I don't think it's necessarily all the way true, but like they were like introspective about it and stuff. And then the other half of women were like, I'm going to fucking kill you. This isn't real at all. They were so mad. They were so mad.
They chose to be mad at you.
I know.
Think about that.
Yeah. They did choose to be mad. Yeah, you don't choose who you love. I think if you did, that would be I think you can choose to stay in love. I don't think you choose to fall in love.
You want to know how you don't choose to fall in love? Watch one AT&T commercial with that one giant booby lady.
I know it, man. I would do anything
Every
for her.
man knows. It's like, I didn't choose that.
I would die for you. What do you need from me?
What's her name? Mary something?
Yeah, dude.
Now, if she was an AI, maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, well, now we're getting somewhere.
Are you excited for the Frasier reboot?
Shit.
No,
Is that real?
You don't watch Frasier.
I watch Frasier in the way that a kid is forced to watch Frasier when he waits for this second episode of The Simpsons to come on at midnight or whatever.
I remember being a child watching Frasier and be like, this is funnier than MASH, but I don't get it.
I literally was about to say, because remember back in the day when Simpsons, MASH, Frasier, Simpsons on Fox
Frasier
or whatever?
Frasier was never on Fox.
What was it on? I don't remember why I had to watch it, but I remember it was like a filler before the thing I wanted to watch.
Maybe it was on Fox. Frasier.
But I remember MASH was on and I'd be like, fuck, I hate this show.
NBC.
Okay. I wonder what my like... my little CRTV, we had like me and my brothers had like a system where we would watch like The Simpsons and then we would have to wait and then we would watch like the next good show.
Dude, it's so funny. I told you last night, this year I realized Simpsons is irrelevant. It's been wiped off of, like, there's no one's making Simpsons memes anymore. Simpsons is dead.
Simpsons is our generation's thing. It's gone. It didn't stay the test of time.
Whereas Family Guy, every meme is Family Guy now, and I'm like, yeah, there's more Family Guy memes. I love Family Guy.
Simpsons lasted for Gen X and millennials, and it was gone. Now it's Family Guy.
Simpsons sucks. I hate The Simpsons.
I love The Simpsons still.
No, still?
I think the good Simpsons are so good.
Oh, yeah.
They could make 40 more bad seasons and I'd still forgive them. I don't care.
Every 3 years, this is what I was going to say earlier, because you watched a video essay on Blade Runner.
Yeah.
And I've noticed a lot of our roommates will watch a movie and then watch a video essay.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Interesting. I don't do that.
No, they'll watch a movie and then, all right, like within an hour, be watching a video essay on what they want. And I understand the urge to do that, but I don't like doing that. I
like to give myself time to marinate and think about what I feel and think about the movie and maybe talk about it. Then I'll go see what the guy who fucking did the whole thing.
But I'm done with video essays on YouTube. I hate all of it. Well, there's like a handful of guys. I think there's like 2 or 3 guys where I'm like, I can trust you. What are you smiling about?
I don't know. Why do you need to trust them?
Dude, what do you mean, why do you need to trust them? I watch
the news. I don't trust any of it.
I watched a video essay. Some kid, I could hear, he was like trying to sound like more, the thing about StarCraft. And so I told you about this. This kid, this wannabe video essay was doing a thing about like the history of Blizzard Entertainment, and he was like, StarCraft 2 comes out and everybody loves it. And I paused it. I'm like, what the fuck? I remember there. I was there. I'm a boomer. I'm old. I remember when StarCraft 2 came out and nobody liked it. Some people were like, it might be good. And everyone was like,
I think lots of people fucking loved it, but I think he's wrong, but you live in a bubble where everyone hates everything.
Yes.
Because that's your thing.
What did you think when StarCraft 2 came out?
I liked it.
You didn't love it.
I played Terran. I loved it.
Okay, because Blizzard,
Terran came out of the gate swinging on
Blizzard
StarCraft
was like,
2.
StarCraft 2 is gonna be 3 games, and we're gonna charge you $60 for each game, and everyone was like, what the fuck?
I was not one to fuck. I was stoked on that, and to this day, I think it's awesome.
I bet you are. You're like, yes, let me pay.
I wish they would.
I want to pay you more money every.
I would pay $60 a year if they would add new units.
Anyways,
100%.
But that was a controversial.
Yes, it was controversial.
Not everyone loved it.
I agree.
And so the more video essays I watch, the less I like trust, because they come at it like as like factual, as like, this is history, this is there's so much stuff I remember watching, being like, no, I remember the day that came out, and it was not that way.
You don't watch opinion pieces and essays for truth. You watch them for different perspectives.
That's why I watch Tucker.
I think it's interesting to watch some fucking Gen Z goofball be wrong about StarCraft. I'm like, this is what some of these kids think about, like, one of the most important games ever made. And like, that's interesting to me. You're over here like, where is he? I'll kill him.
Dude, I will.
You're losing your mind.
You're wrong. Also,
you're getting triggered.
I am triggered. Every 2 or 3 years, without like clockwork, some stupid YouTube video essay guy will come out and be like, guess what, guys? The Simpsons is good again.
Oh yeah,
The Simpsons are actually good. And if you like track, like there's super autistic nerds still tracking like the IMDb ratings of every single Simpsons episodes, and the like season 6 are like 9 out of 10, near perfect television, and it'll go to like season 32 where it's just like 4 out of 10. Do not waste your time on this trash. And these video essay guys will be like, dude, the Simpsons are back. The last 3 seasons, they haven't been 3 and 4 out of 10s. They've been 5 out of 10s. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Until it gets back to like 8 out of 10s, the Simpsons are not back. Just let it die. Kill the show. I mean, I also get that it still makes $1 billion. Has to be money laundering, right?
No, it's popular. I mean, the Simpsons have like, they had a Vans collaboration. I own all of them.
Have you met anyone who still watches The Simpsons?
I mean, I do every once in a while, but not religiously. I mean, me and you both have watched like, let's see what's going to happen.
But I'm saying like, even like weird. That's a.
Do you think it's so popular that people morbidly watching one episode here and there can keep it around?
No, I'm even saying that. Is that like sound off in the comments if you've watched an episode of The Simpsons in the past 5 years,
a new one,
a new season. Because I think it's all numbers are fake. I think Fox is like, yeah, we have. I think the IP of The Simpsons is still so profitable from merchandise and all the bullshit, from T-shirts, from all the extra stuff, that they still make the show and they're still lying about like Nielsen rating numbers.
You know what? I could get on board with this because there's so much like you got Universal Studios as Simpsons Land.
Yeah.
What are you going to redo all that? Like they have to, the IP is so big that the show is almost a commercial for the IP at this point. Where you're like, well, we have to keep the show going to sell the merch.
Yeah, no one's watching new episodes because everyone will be like, "Did you hear that Flanders is trans now?" And you'll be like, "What the fuck?" And they'll be like, "That episode will be like from 3 years ago." That's how like people are paying attention to the show.
That's not a real thing that happened, is it?
I don't know. What's the worst thing that The Simpsons could do that you wouldn't be surprised?
That would really bum me out. I don't know why. It would just be like you're messing with
messing with any other character. Flanders is supposed to be like
make a new one. Like I would just lose my mind. No, I lied. Do you know who is trans in The Simpsons canonically? Comic book guy. He's got something going on.
I don't think so.
I mean, no, not really. I'm saying in my mind, if he transitioned, I'd be like, that makes sense. Because nerds, I mean, I don't know why so many trans people are really good at Age of Empires 2, but that's a real thing.
What do you mean, why? I get it.
I mean, yeah. But I don't know, man. Yeah, they can't. I don't like when they just. It's just like it's so easy to see why The Simpsons was good and funny, and they just refuse to do it.
Openly gay Simpsons characters, comic book gay, comic book guy's gay cousin. He likes certain kind of comics. I never even heard of that character.
Comic book gay? That's kind of fun, though. I like that.
The Steel Mill Workers? That's a great episode.
Steel Mill Workers? That's so fucking good. Oh, that episode rocked. John Waters.
What the fuck? Waylon Smithers is gay?
What? No, he's not.
Man, they've really fucked up the show.
Do you think Burns knows?
I think he like alludes to knowing in one episode. Not like the original funny ones.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I'm just tired of. It's everything. It's all journalism, all media, all. Because here's my thing: we don't act like an authority. We present to you two guys sitting in their living room couch talking about like, hey, I dropped out of high school. This is what I see. This is what I feel in my body.
Yeah. We're not even middle class.
Yeah, we're just
we're fucking shitbags.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not coming at you with this aura of like intelligence or being like, this is StarCraft 2 is good.
Yeah.
And The Simpsons are getting good again. And also, here's why Speed Racer is a bad movie. I'm like, stop lying about all those things.
I was talking to someone last night about this, actually, about how we were talking about people who are like so delusional. They're like the main character. So fucking hardcore. There was a friend of mine who's just a friend. And I liked, the little heart on Instagram. This is a part of the story. This is why I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You know the little heart on the bottom not even like when you press like to message and then you send an emoji, the little heart to heart someone's story.
On their stories, yeah.
Yeah. I like hearted. I heart every even remotely decent, every selfie, everything. Like I'm gassing. I just hit the heart. Yeah.
When I do a heart on Instagram stories, I'm like, we fucking?
Oh, really? I thought it was like a throwaway thing, and I like some selfies, and they're like, I'm uncomfortable. You're trying to fuck me.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. Like, someone messaged you for liking their story?
Yeah. And I was
because
like,
I'm coming at it.
They were like, you only like my sexy story, and I don't. It doesn't matter. But I was like, I was not
because that's what I do. I do that intentionally. I only like the sexy ones.
I didn't know that was a thing. I was like, oh, you're feeling yourself. Hell yeah, good for you, girl. Gas you up. It's not like I want to fuck you. It's like you obviously posted this because you're feeling good, and I recognize that. Let's fucking go, baby.
I only like the sexy stories.
Max letting me watch him fucking do it. Hell yeah, that's really funny.
Dude, she'll get the message.
Does she ever respond to you? Is she ever like, hey, you like all my stuff? What's up with that?
No, it's a long con.
It's a long. Anyway, I didn't know, and I was like, damn, dude. But like, that's very main character stuff. Like, oh, he likes my stuff, so he wants to fuck me.
I think it's different for everyone.
I guess maybe it is. You're making me realize now maybe I'm wrong about this. But brings me back around to my point.
Think about how many women I've sent I want to fuck you hearts to.
Yeah.
But they're just like, oh, he liked my story. That's very kind of... I've gotten that before. Where people are
That's what I am actually doing.
I know. It's the same problem between hookup culture and dating culture having to exist in the exact same space.
It's fucking crazy. That's the thing where if you're nice to a man, he feels entitled to sex. If you're nice to a woman, she feels entitled to your devotion. It's a fucking mess out there.
I'm not entitled. I deserve it.
That's actually a way better way to put it. But my whole thing was that I was talking about people who think they're right all the time. This brings me back around. Because I'm wrong just now. You're making me realize, like, oh, maybe I am fucking up by liking people's things.
You know what the problem is? You think you're right.
No, I don't. My problem is,
you know what my solution is?
The conversation last night was that I think I'm wrong all the time, and I'm always worried about it, which is why I'm taking in lots of video essays, which is why I have to question. I'm always Googling the things I think are already right, because I'm terrified of being wrong.
This is what I'm saying. You're thinking about, like, is this right? I know that I'm right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't have to Google. I'm like, you know what? My heart tells me I'm correct. And that's all I need.
Honestly, it's probably a healthier way to... It's how most people do it.
Because I'm a free will Chad. I believe in free will because my heart tells me it's real. I know The Simpsons sucks now because my heart tells me. I don't need some loser telling me what his thoughts on stuff.
I think most people feel the way you do.
I don't think they do.
I think they do. I mean, how else would you explain the effect Facebook has on our parents?
What I'm saying is I think they think they're right. I know I'm right.
No, I think they know they're
right.
No,
they think they know.
Brother,
I know.
Brother, I think that I think that most people feel that way, and that's why I think so many people who like want to change people's minds about things don't realize that people like you are out there, and you are the person they need to cater to, not me.
They don't need to cater to me.
They do if they want to change your mind.
Why would they want to change my mind?
They have to make a strategy to change your mind.
There's no strategy that would work.
That you know of.
You'd have to kill me to change my mind.
Mao style?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I know I'm right.
Politics comes out of the barrel of a gun.
Yeah, it's not. And also, I'm not trying to change anyone else's opinions. Because I know. If someone who thinks they're right, they're like, well, I got to reinforce my thoughts by making everyone think the same thing. Me, I'm like, go ahead and be wrong. Doesn't affect me.
I feel like that's not. I feel like based on so many discussions we've had, that's the opposite.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not right now in this moment.
Are you just confronting me to make me feel bad? You don't care if I think something different. You just want me to know I'm wrong.
I know you're wrong. I don't want you to be wrong. I would hate for you to be wrong. But I know. I don't know.
All right.
Do you think she was confronting to be like, oh, stop liking me?
No, she genuinely doesn't want to. She doesn't want anything to do with me romantically, which, like, yeah, totally. Fuck, I get it. But, like, that's not what I was doing. I wasn't trying to fuck you. I made her uncomfortable. It really bummed me out.
Liking her stories.
Really bummed me out. Yes. It really, really fucking bums me out.
That's insane.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
You can't like a hose. Would she be in a thought?
No, that's the crazy thing is she doesn't post like lewd shit. It was just like she just like, oh, here's me in my cute outfit. I'm going out tonight, and like she looks pretty and she's going out. And in my head as her friend, I'm like, let's fucking go. You took a photo because you felt great. You love this outfit. You put it together. I'm gassing you up. Like I agree with you. Boom.
Yeah, you know.
And then she's like, every heart was me being like, yeah, I like it. Like it's like, oh no.
Did you just say no?
Yeah, literally yes. I guess. No, I don't want to fuck you.
Actually, you're ugly.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, just so you know, I fucking hate your face.
Just what
These are pity likes.
Actually, I think you're gross and no one would ever want to date you.
I will say I muted her right after. I was like, I'm never gonna look at her like you again. Fuck this. Because I'm not dealing with it. I just don't. It fucking hurt my feelings.
Do I follow her?
Maybe.
Type her name into my. I'm gonna start guessing her up. I'm only gonna like the ones where she's not revealing anything.
I don't think you follow her. I don't know her full thing.
No. Okay.
Oh wow.
What? You seen who I follow?
Yeah.
Stop
Who are you searching for? Ooh, I saw some girls with roses in their fucking profile name.
This lady, I found her on TikTok.
I'd love to find a really popular TikToker, but their Instagram has 1,000 people on it. Yeah. Like they have no one on Instagram because that's how you get to them. You go, hello.
All she does on TikTok is play piano with her big busty tits. Just she's like playing piano, like really classical. Like she's very like she looks like the librarian lady from the therapist from Sopranos.
Yeah,
kind of like she's not slutty at all.
She's
very like long dresses, like turtleneck, but her tits are just. She's got them really pumped, and she's just playing piano. Looking
Do
at
you
the camera.
think she's sexualizing playing the piano?
Yeah. She's obvious. She's promoting her OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and
I was going to say the sexualization of normal things actually really bums me out.
No,
I couldn't follow her. It would make me sad.
It's so sick.
I fucking hate it.
Because if a woman's like, "Look at my asshole," follow my OnlyFans. I'm like, why would I follow your OnlyFans? I already saw your asshole. What are you doing?
I like that.
No, that's the opposite.
If you're gonna do OnlyFans, do it. I don't like when women are like, I'm sexualizing I'm sexualizing like whatever. Like I'm gonna sexualize being a mechanic, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like there's so many women who really, really, really struggle with being sexualized in the workplace.
What do you think about this woman?
Yeah, maybe I'm not sex positive.
What about this woman who's sexualizing old 1940s comics?
Oh, that's kind of sexy, though. I mean, it is sexy. She's killing it. Wow. That's so weird.
That's what I'm saying.
Just so you guys know, Max showing me a girl who takes actual 1940s comics and photoshops herself in them. Here's the thing. Any girl who has the hairstyle or dresses 1940s style, something in my brain is like, make a baby right now.
Everybody go follow a bit of Toddy Comics and be like, Dr. MacArthur sent me.
I'll do it right now. Yeah. She'll notice you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I don't know, man. I think I'm just being sex naked. I think as the older I get, the less I'm interested in that stuff. It just bums me out. But you know what? You guys are all making $1 million and feeling good about yourselves. Who fucking cares what some weird guy who's almost 40 thinks?
This is about to fall out.
You think the bottom's going to fall out of the fucking sex industry?
Yeah, because of AI chatbots.
Oh, yeah, you told me this before, yeah. I don't know if that's true.
I think there's going to be a big... like it's going to explode and it's going to be really high. I think it's really hard right now.
I've watched a few people who were making $20K plus a month tank. They're gone. They have no more OnlyFans career. They lost it.
Yeah, I think the wave is gone.
It was rough to watch. It was really, really fucking rough to watch.
Which is, I hope you invested that money.
They didn't.
Oh, no.
No, and they had an apartment they couldn't afford, and they had to pay a bunch out of their savings to get out of the lease, and they didn't understand why they were hemorrhaging followers and still don't. I've seen 2 people do it. One of them, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't think they listen or anything, but is a bummer.
I think it's
It is incredibly possible. If you're like top 1% on OnlyFans, the bottom could fall out of your account any day. You could just, it could be over for you anytime. That's how sex work works. That's how attraction works.
That's how everything in entertainment works.
Yeah.
Is something, it's almost as crazy as the stock market.
But everyone will age out. You're all going to age out of that.
I don't know about everyone.
I think nearly everyone. Nina Hartley is like a fucking anomaly. Also, how tiring would it be to be like, here's my pussy, I'm 50.
That's what I'm saying. You got to do something. You got to hide it.
True. What about you? If you could do OnlyFans, would you do it?
Yeah, if I could do it with a lady. I thought about
solo.
No, here was my idea for my solo OnlyFans.
Okay, but I'm talking about being nasty on it. But tell me your idea.
Here's my idea because it's the end of the podcast, and if there was demand for it, I can't do it if I tell everyone because mine would have a bit of anonymity. My idea was I upload one video a month. And my video is me holding in my nut. I'm only jacking off one time a month. And what I offer to you
is that one jack off.
Is that one, like, I've been saving it all month. Here we go. I'm gonna take the pills. I'm gonna take the supplements that give you super loads.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 3 times the Viagra, and I would have community interaction with it. I'd be like, all right, all month we're going to discuss on what I'm going to jack off onto or whatever.
That's pretty good.
I would collab with other women. I'd be like, and I think that would be like
I love in your mind that you're collabing.
I would. I'd be like,
that's great.
Dude,
yeah, no,
imagine an OnlyFans lady being like, dude, there's only so many years left he's going to be in this. That's only 12 nuts a year.
It's true. I got to get one of those nuts.
Dude, it's basically, what is that called? It's scarcity.
It is scarcity. You're creating artificial scarcity, which is a capitalistic like strategy. It's good.
And so I wouldn't show my face. Right.
Yeah, you think people wouldn't recognize the rest of you, dog?
No, I would use AI. I would use those Chinese AI filters to give myself abs.
Nice. I love when a girl's really hot and
whoa, I'm not done talking about me.
Sorry. I was going to say the no facing. I'll say lots of girls with tattoos will send nudes with no face and you go, hey, honey, I don't know how to tell you this, but you've got defining marks all over your body. Don't be silly.
That was Riff Raff's sex tape got leaked.
Yeah.
Because his hand was in it. And then they're like, everyone recognizes his hand tattoos.
Everyone here who's listening to this, if you send nudes and you're cutting out your face, we have tattoos, just send your face and give the person a real nude. Don't be fucking silly. It's so stupid.
No, I get it. You want to cover your face.
No, it's dumb.
I'm telling you, it's sexier to cover up.
It's not your face. Your face is the most important part of the nude. I don't give a fuck about just a set of boobs.
That's why it's the sexiest part to cover up.
Okay, you're right there. You got me.
What if a woman, a Muslim woman, sent you just her fully nude under her hijab, she's completely covered. She's what is the full body one? The black.
The beekeeper suit. Yeah. The fucking I can't remember. Burqa.
Yeah. What if she sent you? She's like, I'm fully naked under my burqa.
That genuinely okay. Fuck you, man. You're right. That way I would be diving.
Like what the?
Do you remember when I went on some dates with that Muslim girl and she just sent me a photo of her hair?
There you go.
It wasn't even her face. Like she had her hand up, but it was just like her hair was down. And she's like, just so you know, this is how long my hair is and what it looks like. And I was just like, ooh, like it really, maybe it was the hottest thing I've ever been sent. It was really fucking hot.
Anyways, that was my OnlyFans idea. I would do it.
It's a really good idea.
I don't think I've never seen. I'm also not on gay OnlyFans. Because it would probably be a lot of gay guys.
Yeah. It's mostly gay guys. Remember when my brother did OnlyFans? At first, there was like all these girls on Twitter, and then he's like, "Yeah, they don't pay. Like they don't do it. It's all dudes trying to fucking pay for this shit."
Which I don't know. I think the community aspect of like us all chat like what am I nutting on this month, boys?
That's pretty fun. I like it. I think it's cool. Oh my god! I wish the market was there. I'd be really interested to see how men interacted with sex work in that way. But it's just not.
The market is there, but marketing is like finding that.
It's not there in the same way for. Come on,
I'm telling you, it would be hard to get it to find my people, but it's absolutely there.
They're there, but like it's not like
it'd be like $5 a month. It'd be super reasonable.
Yeah, but unfamous women can just start OnlyFans and get this huge jump start because everyone they know wants to watch them.
Have you heard of another job I've looked into that I don't want to do any work to do?
What's that?
OnlyFans pimps.
Oh, yeah.
Where you're a guy who's like, I know computers. I know how to do Facebook marketing ads. I know how to run your Instagram. And I'm like, oh, of course that would be a job. I don't know why I never thought about becoming an OnlyFans pimp. I don't know what they call it. But
my friend who, how do I want to say this? Maybe I should say this for Patreon.
He's an OnlyFans pimp?
No. His cousin was doing OnlyFans, and then she had a manager, and then it turned out he was pimping people out in real life. But
I bet the skills transfer.
The person I'm describing, my friend, is a terrifying individual who is involved with other scary individuals, and her OnlyFans pimp turned out to be like this nerdy computer white guy. Yeah. And then not only were they like, hey, she is not going to do anything with you and you're going to give her all of the money and she's not going to do this anymore, but then they were like, wait a minute, fuck it. You're also going to give us, we're robbing you, like, because you're a fucking pathetic loser. And it was a wild thing that happened.
That wouldn't work.
But he was like an OnlyFans pimp, but he literally was like wearing puka shell necklaces unironically. Like, he was so nerdy.
That's not a nerd thing. That's a airhead jock thing.
He was nerd. He was like a fucking dork.
Yeah.
Like full on, like the kind of guy who would read a pickup artist book and take it seriously. Yeah. And he was a pimp.
Yeah, if someone was like...
And I was like, what? Why are you letting him pimp you? You're so hot. He's a fucking dork, like a chubby, like soft-bodied, no muscles. He's pathetic.
I think I would be a good OnlyFans pimp.
I think you would too.
If someone tried to rough arm me, I'm like, break my arm. I'll delete her entire account. You want 100% of zero?
I think the pimping, the account part isn't the part that it was weird. The physical, because he would chat for them or like have set up AI to chat for them or whatever.
Yeah,
but then
crazy.
People would be like, because obviously guys in your OnlyFans will offer you money. That's why so many girls who do OnlyFans do full service sex work and just don't tell anyone.
It's against the terms of service of OnlyFans.
Yeah, but they do it. It's incredibly common. And but they would be like, hey, how would you like, several $1,000s for a night with me or whatever? And then he would just be like, hey, I told this guy he could fuck you, but you're going to make this money. And she'd be like, I guess. And then he'd put her in that situation and he's like a pimp.
That's what pimps do.
That's what pimps do. It's very bad.
Well, it can be bad.
I think
I would be a good pimp.
Yeah.
I would be such a nice pimp.
A pimp is just a fucking pussy landlord.
Mm-hmm. I would be.
I'm American in that I get that I live in a capitalist society, but I want to be a landlord. I want to own, and I'll live there, and that's all I want. I'm not going to rent it out.
No, I would keep it up to date. I would run everything above the board. Like, I'd keep everything up to date.
When the tenants had problems with the heating, you would get in there and help.
I would call if the tenants were roughing up the houses. I would call you to come.
Damn, I'm not doing that job again.
You wouldn't again?
Oh yeah, dude, I've collected money from Johns. It fucking sucks.
Is that what they call?
Yeah, that's what you call them. You call them Johns. Yeah. Yeah, and a girl would be like, "Hey, this guy didn't pay me," and I would have.
That feels like a little righteous, right?
Yeah, you don't feel bad at all about doing it. Yeah, and then I show up with two of my most terrifying friends, and we're like, "Hey, you owe us. You owe her money, and unfortunately for you, she gives us some of that money so that we make sure you pay her." And he'd be like, just going up to the guy's house, and he's like, "Oh fuck, man, we're gonna kill you."
You have to be a real slime bag to not pay a sex worker.
Yeah. These girls would pay the motorcycle club not to pimp them. They would pay us to collect for them if they had issues. So like basically they would pay us protection fees. So it's not pimping exactly.
No, it's just another.
They're like contracting us to pimp for them.
No, the pimp wouldn't contact you?
There was no pimp. Girl works on her own, and when she has issues, we're the resource instead of the police.
So you're it's not pro bono. What's that called? what's that called? Where freelance.
Freelance, yes. Freelance pimping. Well, the club is I'm not. I get a call and they tell you to go over there and you go, I fucking guess.
Hey, pay your debts. That's all I'm trying to say here.
Hey, you never know who the person you owe money to owes money to. Like, that could get really bad for
Unless your debts are with the bank, because there's no debtor's prison. And sometimes they'd be giving out crazy loans.
Hey.
And the bank doesn't hire muscle yet. Maybe when that day happens.
Do you know what I never thought about till just now?
What?
There was no vetting. Like, a girl could just be like, he didn't pay me and he actually paid her and we robbed him. I never thought about that till just now.
Oh, what?
Oh, no.
You're saying a woman lied?
It'd be pretty baller of her to do. Because, I mean,
did any of the guys be like, what? No.
Yeah, all the time. Every time they would say, I didn't do anything wrong. And we'd be like, hey, man, that's not my problem.
Guess what? It's because you believe women.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's true. What a weird thing. Yeah. Statute of limitations way up on that. No, and also it was a joke. It didn't really happen.
Anyways, that's the podcast.
I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for making my life so much different than it was when I was at fucking 18 years ago in my 20s.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, genuinely. Love you, man. Love you even though you're cringe. I love all of you. You guys do whatever you want and fucking treat sex workers good or someone is going to shoot you in your house over it. Yeah, that's it. Be nice.
If you want to see me do one big nut video every month, subscribe to patreon.com/Cowboy Boys, where once a month there's going to be a nasty video.
Damn, dude.
And the patrons get to vote on.
And the way Mac would do it would be crazy. You'd have 5 cameras. One of them would be a fisheye from below.
I would have like a hyper slow-mo, 60,000 frames a second.
You'd have like a whoop on so people could like see all your vitals while you were doing it, you know? Yeah, dude.
Buy our merch. It's sweater season.
It is. Our merch is really good.
If you buy over 50, if you go to our store, cowboyboys.store, and use the code only for November, NOV15. That's November 15 in the code. You get 15% off of all orders over $50. Buy some crap for, it's not crap, I guess. I'm wearing the hoodie right now. It's warm. I'm sweating. I can't take off the hoodie because I'm sweating underneath
really?
it. Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's a really warm sweater. It's kind of comfy. We got a bunch of cool sweaters, bunch of hats, bunch of shirts. Buy those for your friends and family or whatever.
Patreon.com/Cowboy Boys, cowboyboys.store.
And if you subscribe to the Patreon, we have a Discord.
We do have a Discord, and we have a Patreon, and we release an extra episode every month, and we're going to start doing more stuff.
Whoa.
I have time off.
What the hell?
I'm going to. You don't have to. I'm going to post stuff.
I already do so much.
I know you do so much. I want to post more to the Patreon. I'm reinvigorated. This summer changed my life. I'm a different guy.
Look at me like this girl's selfie on Instagram.
She's doing the lip thing that kind of bothers me.
Yeah, but she's ironically doing it. She's funny.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but I liked her.
Everyone, she was doing this thing, but she was being silly about it. It's okay if you're silly. That really bothers me.
I liked her. Do you think she's going to see my like?
She is cute. I like the 1980s hair so much.
Yeah, I think she's from the Midwest.
Yeah, so it's unironic, which makes it way hotter.
Look at this muscle mommy.
Ugh.
Like your Instagram
It's
story.
so funny because a mullet, fuck yeah. Ironic mullet, you gotta go. Don't have ironic haircuts. Just have a haircut.
Also, if you're in the comments, if someone likes your Instagram, if you're in the comments below, now this is more of Discord. In the Discord, comment if I've liked your Instagram story.
Now you know what that means. Mm-hmm. It's so funny because I like so many dude Instagram stories. So when that person was like, you're making me uncomfortable. And I was like, dude. So now I got to fuck Diego because I like all of his shirtless selfies he posts. Mm-hmm. He is strong, ladies, and very single and really kind. Though he doesn't want a girlfriend, so you can have sex with him, but that's it. He's like a museum. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I'm about to eat a quesadilla. All right.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.